Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me for this class, Health Naturally with doTERRA Essential Oils. We are going to talk about a couple of different things today regarding the oils I may have sent you or you just may be interested in. And I hope to provide you with some great information and plant a seed in your brain. So let's get started with my intentions. First, I'd like to teach you the basics of essential oils. So what they are, some basic safety, and 3 ways that you can use them in your house. I'd love to introduce you to the most commonly used oils for your health and home. And at the end, I'd love to help you get oils in your home if you feel they're a good fit for your family and your values. Let me share with you a little bit about how I got started. So when we moved to Colorado, I was looking for a way to create some homemade, non-toxic cleaning products. My girls now are 3.5 and almost 2, and I just didn't want them getting into something that could burn them or harm them or something more tragic. So, I started using a lot of vinegar and baking soda, and it was great and it was working really well. And after a while, my house kind of started to smell like a pickle. And I was looking for a way to remedy that and came across essential oils. Now, like most people these days, I hopped on Amazon and I ordered a set of essential oils off of Amazon. They came and they smelled fine, and I started adding them to my cleaning products. And they were doing a great job. And then one day, I took my little girls to the local pool and met another mom who was also using essential oils. And we hit it off really well. I started doing play dates, and I started seeing how she was using oils in a way that I had never imagined before. I'd kind of always thought of them as, something to make your house smell nice, or in this case, my cleaning products. But I saw her using them with her family, with her kids in ways that I just had never imagined. And as I learned more about them and attended classes, read books and articles, did my own research, I came to find that pretty quickly they were permeating my entire house. And so the picture you can see in the middle there is of my little bird, Scarlet, and she is doing her morning tickles. And we do these every day. It's a little roller bottle of the immune support blend, and both she and my Cora use these every single day just to help their body naturally fight off any kind of germs or other environmental threats. I also cook with them a lot, which is the picture to the right. I've been experimenting and playing a lot in the kitchen with my oils, and I tend to keep my oils where I use them the most. So things like ginger and clove and cardamom, they tend to stay in my kitchen, although all of these have great health benefits as well. Others I tend to keep with my cleaning supplies, some I keep in my laundry room, some I keep in my medicine cabinet. It kind of just depends. So let's start with the basics. What are essential oils? Essential oils are naturally occurring aromatic compounds, and these are volatile compounds, which means that they dissipate or evaporate rather quickly. They can be found in all parts of plants, but not all plants actually produce them. Now, most of the essential oils are actually steam distilled, so things like ginger, peppermint, rosemary, vetiver that come from leaves or stems or roots or, say, petals of a plant would be steam distilled. Some, like bergamot or the other citruses, are cold pressed from the rind of the fruit. Some actually come from the the seeds, like cardamom or coriander, and some can come from tree resins, like frankincense or myrrh. In the picture you can see to the far right there is the peppermint leaves and then a magnified version of that, and those little white sacs are actually essential oil sacs. So if you have ever squeezed um, peppermint or basil or rosemary leaves, kind of crush them between your fingers, or when you've peeled a citrus fruit and you get that waft of scent, that's the release of the essential oils. They serve as a defense mechanism for plants, and so they can protect a plant against environmental threats. They're also very highly concentrated, and a great example of this is peppermint. So that 15 milliliter bottle of peppermint there contains about 250 drops of essential oil. One drop of peppermint essential oil is the equivalent of 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you can see that that concentration and that potency is extremely high, which also means that you don't need a lot to see an immediate good benefit. So how and why are they effective? Essential oils contain hundreds of complex compounds that can combat threats without building up resistance. And this is important because if you think about some of the modern medications, oftentimes we can be put on different medications, or as we find that one's not working, or maybe our body has just become so accustomed to it, it doesn't have the effect that we're looking for anymore. Essential oils don't have that resistance build up. They work with the body to address root causes and not mask symptoms. And a great example of this is a fever. So your body produces a fever, right, to rid itself of unwanted germs or bacteria. So when you take a medication for it, you're actually masking the symptom by artificially lowering your body's temperature, and you're not allowing your body to heal itself, which is what the fever naturally is there for. When you use an oil, say like peppermint, to help naturally lower the temperature a bit or manage the temperature, you still allow your body to get the benefit of the fever and actually address the root cause of the germ or the bacteria that your body wants to rid itself of. Essential oils are able to pass through cell membranes and cross the blood-brain barrier. And an example of this is that pictured illustration rather down at the left. So that's just showing the cell. Threats can be found both inside and outside of a cell membrane. So essential oils, because they can penetrate cell walls, can address threats that are both inside and outside of cells. They enter the bloodstream very quickly in about 30 seconds, and they can affect every body system within about 3 to 5 minutes. So very quick, immediate reactions. Let's look at 3 ways that you can use essential oils. The first being aromatically. A great way to do this is simply opening up a bottle and breathing in, right? You could also put a few drops in your hand, rub your hands together and cup them around your nose and just take a nice deep inhale. You could diffuse them. It's a really great way to cleanse the air in your house and get the essential oils wafting throughout the house. You could add a few drops to a shower or a bath. And you could also use an inhaler, which is at the bottom there. And I tend to use these if I've got something specific that I want to address. They're really easy to toss in my bag and take with me on the go. Another way to use essential oils is topically, and you saw a picture of Scarlett at the beginning there, putting them on the bottoms of her feet. Usually with my girls, I will always apply oils diluted to the bottoms of their feet. You can dilute with a lotion or a carrier oil, and a carrier oil could be any vegetable oil. Some you can also apply directly to the skin. So Deep Blue is a great rub that's already pre-diluted in a lotion. You can apply that directly to your skin. Oils like lavender, melaleuca, frankincense, chamomile are gentle enough that you can apply them directly to the skin. And some come pre-diluted, like this past tense tension blend as well. I also tend to use them topically on pulse points for myself, or if I have a specific area that I want to target. And lastly, internally. A couple ways that you could do this. You could put a drop on or under your tongue. You could add a few drops to water, and I tend to do this with my citrus oils pretty much every single day. You could also add a few to gel capsules to take internally, and then cooking, of course, like I mentioned earlier as well. So here's a few tips for basic oil safety. You never want to put oils in your eyes, your ears, or your nose. And you always want to dilute them as needed, especially with children. What you'll find on the doTERRA bottles is that we'll say that you can use it topically, aromatically, or internally. And it'll give you some direction as to how it should be diluted. How it should be used. It will also give you an indication of whether or not it needs to be diluted. With children, I always err on the side of caution and I dilute them. If you, for whatever reason, would get oils in your eyes, ears, nose, or something's just irritating and not feeling good, you want to flush it with oil and not with soap and water. Okay, so just grab a coconut oil, grab an olive oil, and dilute it that way. The biggest safety issue, I believe, is being conscientious of your own learning curve. Most people find that using essential oils for your health is a very new concept to them, and there's a lot to learn. So just being aware of that, being able to look for resources and seek out information is one of the best ways that you can lower your learning curve. And then, of course, purchasing oils that are rigorously tested for purity and potency. I'd like to take a minute to share with you a video of how doTERRA goes about testing their oils and ensuring purity and potency.
Essential oils are both exciting and promising when it comes to taking care of your own and your family's health. Whether you're applying essential oils topically, enjoying the aromatic benefits through diffusion, or taking essential oils internally, the positive healthful effects of essential oils are boundless. That's why you'll want to ensure that essential oils you are using are capable of delivering on their promise. You want to make sure that you are choosing essential oils for their potency and their purity. A lot goes into making sure that essential oils are both potent and pure. Potency starts with the plant itself. The same species of plant when grown in different environments will vary in composition. When plants are grown in optimal soil, temperature, and climate, they produce a higher quality essential oil, just as nature intended. But that's only half of the equation. Purity plays a major role as well. Many essential oils available to purchase are not certified pure. Often they contain synthetic fillers or other elements that dilute and alter the purity. This diminishes the healthful qualities of the oil. doTERRA is committed to providing the purest, most potent essential oils possible. We employ a global network of farmers who know intimately the process of growing plants for essential oils. They ensure the plant is taken care of properly and harvested at the proper stage. doTERRA has also perfectly melded modern advances in testing procedures to ensure the purity and efficacy of each essential oil. Every doTERRA essential oil is put through the highest standard of rigorous and thorough testing. This testing protocol, CPTG, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, sets the bar for quality, purity, efficacy, and consistency. When an essential oil is deemed worthy to be sold as a doTERRA essential oil, you'll know that it has the highest quantity of active, beneficial constituents and that it is free of contaminants and adulterations. Because at doTERRA, we know the same care and attention, as well as the same commitment to only provide the very best, is not unique to us. They're the same qualities you employ when taking care of those you love the most.
Okay, I'd like to share with you my most commonly used oils. These are the ones that I have in my house and I use pretty much almost on a daily basis. Some of these I use aromatically, some topically, some internally, some all three. It just kind of depends. And remember, when I'm talking about internal use specifically, I'm only talking about doTERRA essential oils because of that CPTG testing. These are the oils I feel confident and comfortable using with my girls and with myself. So let's get started. doTERRA's On Guard blend is the immune support blend. This is the one that my girls do as their tickles every single morning. I tend to do this on my pulse points every single day. This comes in a beadlet form. If I feel like I am been exposed to something, I will take one or two of those as well. It also comes in a soft gel that I can take if I know that we've been exposed to something pretty harsh or I'm just really feeling like something's coming on. I love this one for cleaning the air. I use a couple of drops sometimes in my cleaning supplies as well. And I just want to show you down here, doTERRA always tells you how their oils can be used. So A for aromatic, T for topical, I for internal. And then they'll also give you an idea of whether or not there's a sensitivity to it. So N is for neat, and that means it can be used topically with no dilution. The next one is Breathe, and this one has been such a blessing for me this winter with snotty noses and chesty coughs and things like that. And you can see it's a blend of a lot of different oils, and all of those oils work together to support the respiratory system. This could be thinning mucus, opening up airways, working as an expectorant, and all of those together have produced such clear airways. They have made breathing easier for my girls. I tend to use it at night to make sure that we're all getting, a good night's sleep. This one is considered sensitive, so this one I do always dilute for my girls if I'm using it, say on their chest for a cough or on their back, or if I'm swiping it across their foreheads to help with drainage and things like that. Digestin is a fantastic one, especially for me. I tend to get motion sickness, so this is one I tend to keep with me, especially if we're traveling. I use this, a drop on my tongue internally. I tend to dilute it in a little roller bottle for my girls, and I'll just roll it right on their tummy if they're having any kind of digestive issue, whether it's can't go to the bathroom, going to the bathroom too much, gassiness, just upset tummy. This works so well and so quickly. Melaleuca is a really great cleanser. I use this in my cleaning products. I use it if the girls have any kind of scrapes or scratches or things like that. It's really good for your skin. It's also great for promoting healthy immune function as well. Lavender, most people know to help with sleep or to help to calm or kind of soothe feelings of tension. This one I tend to use actually for cooking quite a bit. I use it to soothe the skin, whether it's for burns or bites. It's really great to just kind of calm any kind of stress on the skin. I definitely use it at nighttime for sleep, and I do little lavender milk baths for my girls now and then as well. Peppermint is just a fantastic all around oil. It's great for your respiratory function. If you open this bottle and smell it, you will immediately notice a difference. It's also really good for indigestion, upset stomach. It can help just freshen your breath. You can use it to naturally bring down a fever. It can wake you up if you are tired or driving at night, or maybe you're studying for something. It's just a fantastic all around oil. Frankincense is one that I did not think that I would love, but I have come to love. And I thought of frankincense and it made me think of church. um, but this one really is such a warm, spicy oil, and it is so good for healthy cellular function. It's really great for calming you down, lowering your stress levels. It's really good to add to any kind of skin products as well. And there's actually been a lot of research done lately with frankincense and kind of malignant unwanted cells in your body. So a lot of interesting studies going on with frankincense right now. Lemon is a fantastic citrus. I use this one for cleaning. I use this one in my water almost every day. I add it to my respiratory blends. Any kind of citrus is really uplifting and can help to purify the air and surfaces. And this one's also great when you add it to water for little daily doses of detox to keep your digestive tract clean and working well. Wild orange is another great one too. A lot of the similar effects as lemon, but a little bit of a sweeter scent to it. Deep blue is one that I use a lot, especially when my husband's gone for work and I'm carrying two little girls around. This one is so good for muscles and joints. If you have any kind of soreness or tension, deep blue is my go-to oil. I like to use it in the rub, but it does come in a pre-diluted roller or in the oil as well. So there are a couple of things that I use to make using essential oils really easy. I have mentioned roller bottles a couple of times, and you can see a picture of one here. These are super easy to dilute. You can use them again and again. They make application, especially on wiggly little people, really easy. You can cater it to exactly what you need, and they're so easy to pop in your purse and take along. Diffusers make aromatic use really easy. You can take them to any part of your house that you need them in. You can clean them out and reuse them again and again. And they really do a great job of just permeating the air and cleansing the air. And then resources. Like I said, I really believe the biggest safety issue with essential oils is our own learning curves. And so there are some great Facebook groups out there to help answer questions and get you plugged into an oily community. Modern Essentials is a book and an app that I like. They're kind of my go-tos when I have questions as well. Aromahead Institute is an online resource where they actually have free classes you can take. And then I included here Robert Tisserand, and he's the current oils guru. So all things essential oil research and safety and things like that. A couple of tips I'll share with you. A drop or two will do you. You don't need a ton of essential oils to get an immediate therapeutic benefit. I mentioned a couple times dilution, and I just want to let you know that dilution does not make your oils less effective. It actually allows your oils to go a little bit further because you're using less of them in any one application. You can cover a larger surface area, And it can help the oils, as they are volatile compounds, it can help them actually stay on your skin and be more readily absorbed into your body. Small, frequent applications tend to give the best results, and consistency is key for any kind of ongoing health challenges. You can always check for skin sensitivities on the inside of your arm, and as with anything, oils work best with drinking enough water and getting a healthy diet. They do not treat or cure any kind of disease. I can't make those kinds of claims, but they do support your body to do what it naturally is supposed to do, right? And that's to take care of you and heal itself. So, how do you get started? I hope that you have gotten some value and I have planted a seed in your brain up to this point in the class. So, here are my suggestions for how you can get started. Get a variety of doTERRA essential oils. Get yourself a carrier oil, whether that's fractionated coconut or some other vegetable based oil. Get yourself a good diffuser, a good reference book or app, and have a willingness to learn and be proactive about taking care of your family's health naturally. Okay. So, how do you get these into your home? You can purchase retail through me or my website if you'd like to. I find a lot of people are really more interested in starting their own wholesale account, and this is initially what I did as well. This allows you to purchase at 25% off the retail, just like Costco. Similar idea. It allows you to be eligible for product promotions, and you can get 10 to 30% back in free product credits as well. And there's also an opportunity for compensation if you're interested in that side of things. Right now, they have a New Year, New You promotion, and yes, you really can get $100 in free oils, which is a fantastic promotion. I wish they had this when I started my membership. So if you enroll with more or less $100 order, you can get up to 100 free product credits with qualifying orders now through February 28th. And to make starting a membership a lot easier, doTERRA has a couple of different options. So you could just pay an initial $35 fee and then add on any oils or product that you think you'd be interested in. And then if you would choose to renew the next year, it's a $25 fee, but they send you a free bottle of peppermint. So that's a nice little bonus. doTERRA has also created a couple of different membership kits that include their most popular oils. And so I'm just going to give you a quick idea of what these are. Probably the most popular one that I have seen is this Home Essentials kit. So this has 10 of the most popular oils, most of which, except for the oregano, I actually touched on in the class tonight. And it also comes with a diffuser, so it's a really great way to just get started, get the oils in your home, have a diffuser at the ready, and be able to use your oils. The second one that I find that most people are interested in is this Family Physicians Kit. This has the exact same oils as the Home Essentials Kit, but a smaller version, so a 5 milliliter bottle. This also comes with the beadlets that I mentioned before, and that's about a quarter to a half a drop of essential oil in a little veggie capsule. But this one does not have a diffuser, so you might find that you're looking to purchase a diffuser separately or add it onto your enrollment. And the last one that I find a lot of people are interested in, if they're really looking to make a big lifestyle change, or not even a big lifestyle change, but just going towards more natural products, is this Natural Solutions Kit. And this one contains all of the oils that we talked about, plus a few extras, and it also has some of the other products that doTERRA carries as well. So those are some really great options for you to start a wholesale membership. And if you do, this is my commitment to you. So, as I said before, I really believe that the biggest hurdle is our own learning curve, and I want to lower that and help you feel confident and comfortable as soon as possible. And to that end, I will guide you to help you get started using your oils and managing any of your orders. I'll add you to my Facebook groups to make sure you have resources at your fingertips. I will invite you to any and all classes that we're doing, so whether you're here in Colorado or far away, we can always virtually get you included. I'm always accessible for questions and mentoring, and I'm offering a free Modern Essentials app for iPhone or Android and roller bottles to get you started on your way. Okay, so I don't care how you get started. I just really want you to get started. These oils have been such a blessing for me and my family that I feel like it's mom code to share them. So, a couple ways that you can do that. You can complete the contact form below, and I will call you and help you get some of your questions answered. If you haven't tried any essential oils yet, I can help you get some samples and we can talk about what might be the best fit for you. You can also click on the Here button, and that'll take you directly to my email where you can let me know the best way to get in touch with you to help you set up your own wholesale account, or you can just contact me directly, 612-267-6201. And I would invite you to join my Facebook page for essential oil tips, recipes, videos, and more. And that page is Essential Oils for Health and Home. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I have planted a seed in your brain, and I would love to help you get oily. It is a fantastic community, and we are ready for you to join us. Talk to you soon.